Today I'm going to be potting up some rosemary cuttings that I took about a month ago in the garden. And this is the rosemary plant that I took the cuttings from. I gave it a good haircut earlier in the year, and now in July, last month, it has bushed out really nice with some flush of new growth. And I'm going to go ahead and use that for the cuttings. Last year, I propagated those in soil. And this one plant is the one that I kept from those cuttings. This is just two stems that has bushed out really nice. But this year, I'm going to go ahead and propagate rosemary in water just to see how it turns out compared to last year doing it with soil. So I took each of the rosemary stems and just pulled off the lower leaves and then dropped them into a jar of water. And then I just brought those inside the house under my kitchen countertop light and let those root for about 3 to 4 weeks. Not all of the cuttings rooted at the same rate, but eventually everybody had 1 to 2 inch roots, and I ended up with 9 cuttings to take outside today and pot those up. I'm using my own soil mixture. So what I normally do is just mix up whatever kind of soil I need for specific plants that I'm potting up. So I use coir, perlite, and a little bit of fertilizer. And then sometimes I mix in some additional ingredients depending on what type of soil I want to make. And I'm going to add a little bit of coarse sand I had left over from another project. I'm just going to put a couple of scoops of that into the soil mix. And finally, I'm going to add just a little bit of grit. I can't find horticultural grit here in the US, so what I use is just poultry grit. I just keep a bag of that handy. That poultry grit mixed in with the sand and the rest of the soil kind of gives it that more Mediterranean, well-draining type of soil mix, which I think will be good for the rosemary. So I grabbed some pots, recycled that I've had left over from previous times. I'm going to pot each stem up in a separate pot. I'm just going to snip off the bottom so that they'll fit nicely in the pot and all the roots will be covered. I'm just going to do each one. And it's been just a beautiful summer. Very hot here though. My angel wing begonia that I lost after 9 years, I finally replaced it with this one. And if you're interested in finding out what happened, I'll put a link to that video in the description. And then also the rain lilies are blooming, which is just really nice this time of year. So once I've got all of these potted up, I am going to, in about a week, start snipping the tops off to just encourage branching and to get those to fill out. I don't want just a single stalk growing. I'm going to take all of these, put them on a tray, and I'm going to bring them inside and put them on the windowsill in my office. And I'm doing that because they rooted indoors, and I don't want to shock them in the August heat with the high 90-degree temperatures for them to deal with when they're really not adjusted to being in soil yet. So I'm going to give them about a week indoors, and then I'll slowly start taking them out on excursions, little field trips outside, and I'll put them on a garden bench and let them get a little sun. And slowly but surely, I'll just start increasing the amount of time that they spend outdoors, and then I'll just leave them on my potting bench and let them start getting acclimated to being outdoors. I'll put links in the description for all of the products that I used if you're interested in any of those. I really enjoy the little garden. It's not very big, but I really enjoy it. And at my age now, it's easy enough for me to take care of. And this is my beautiful dahlia motto. Just love it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.